Hi everyone, hope you are doing well. Welcome to the next video on my YouTube channel. This is the platform where I come and share my knowledge and experience with you all. So without further delay, let's start today's topic. So today we are going to talk about the financial insight which we started. I posted one video in this particular series where we have talked about what is financial insight, what it provides. And today we are going to talk about one of the key feature under the financial insight which we have, which is your customer payment prediction, which helps us in predicting the payments for every receivable which we have in the system against at a customer level and at a transaction level, and it with the help of the AI model which we train based on the historical data. So we're going to talk about that particular feature today. So let's move to the next slide. So if you remember, these are the three key features which we have as part of financial insight. And today we are going to talk about the customer payment prediction feature. So if I move further next, what is the customer payment prediction? So it is like organization often finds it challenging to predict when the customer will pay their invoices. And this lack of insight can cause the different issues like less accurate cash flow forecast, collection process that starts too late, orders that are released to the customer who might default on their payments. So it is very important for the organizations to understand and do this historical data analysis and have some predictions available for them to see that what is the likelihood for their invoices to be paid on time, late, or very late. Now with this particular feature, financial insight for the customer payment prediction, you have the three probability which system can tell you that when any invoice is going to be paid on time or late or very late. Now if you remember, in the last video I talked about how the system is going to define what is very late. So very late is like what you define on your model, that let's say we define 30 days. I'm going to talk about that. And so anything which is paid within due date is considered on time, and anything which has been paid between the late number of days, let's say 30 days, so due date and the 30 days plus 30 days is considered late, and anything due date plus 30 days after that anything is being paid is considered as a very late. So this is what system helps us in predicting. Now let's dive into the system and let's see that how we can see all the results and what is required for us to get those results from the Dynamics perspective. Now I am into my Microsoft Dynamics 365 screen, and I have navigated to, you can navigate to this particular screen in different ways. You can go to credit and collections, and then you will have customer payment prediction available here. And once your feature is enabled, you will have the model which is being trained on the historical data. Now you might get the error when you train this model, and that error can be because of the lack of sufficient data which you have in the system. Ideally, what Microsoft says that you need to have at least 100 transactions in last 6 to 9 months which are settled, and those 100 transactions should be spread across the different three buckets like on time payment, late, and the very late. But as per my experience, I think 100 will work. It will help you to train the model, but it is not going to give you the good success rate. So I would suggest you need to have at least 1000 plus transactions in last 6 to 9 months or the 1 year time, which are your invoices. Now those invoices can be your free text invoices, sales order invoices, and the payment against that. Now what I did for the demo data is that I uploaded 1500 or 2000 free text invoices and the payments and settled them all with each other with some calculation of, so that some invoices are paid on time, some late, and some very late. And after that I trained this model, and still I have a 35% accuracy, but I think it is all about the quality of data which you have in the system. And if you remember, this is what I was talking about, where you can say that what is being considered very late. So anything which is due date plus 30 days, after that anything is considered as very late. Due date and 30 days is your late, and anything with before due date is considered as a on-time payment. Now here you can look at your different data fields, which you can I think it is not showing up here, but you can look at what are the data fields which is being used in the prediction. Now here you have different options available. If you want to recreate your model any point of time, you can click, it will delete the existing prediction and recreate. You can look at the model status here, and you can improve the accuracy here. I'm going to talk about all these things in detail, but let's look at that what this view model status shows us if we click on this. So once we click on this, it shows us that what is the accuracy of our model, and it gives the rating for this. Now if you want to understand what is the rating means, then you can click on see details, and here it is like anything which is been let's say has a prediction rate of actual rates 86 to 98 to consider A. Anything between 37 to 86 is B, 30 to 37 is considered as C, correctly predicts. And if you have D, which I was talking about, like if you have just 100 or the minimum number of transactions, it might get deployed, but it is not fit for your predictions. Now when you are doing this, you can also look at the different warnings which it has, so that you can improve the accuracy of your model. You can look at the what is the data which is influencing. Now if you look at here, I have the 4 data fields which are influencing my model: 58%, 28, 1 and this, and I think this is having the low influence on the data. So because of this, I am having the warning here. If it can be improved, that my accuracy might increase to, let's say, to more than 34%, and it go up 50% or something. So now it is ongoing process. You can give your train your model and then give it a go and see that how it performs for you. But having said that, that is how your customer payment prediction model should be deployed and should have some accuracy as successful. Now how do we see this? What is available for us? Let's look at that. So what you can do is you can go to, there are 2 ways which you can look at these predictions. So you go to the credit and collections, and under the credit and collection you have this collection. Here you will find 2 different menu items. One is that customer payment prediction by the customer, and you have the payment prediction per transaction. So system can predict for customer at a customer level or at a transaction. Let's look at by the customer here. So now if you look at here, this is my list page, and now I have used different top 20 US 1 to US 20 customers. And now if you look at this, it is providing me that what is the probability it has on doing on time, and what is the late and what is very late. So it has given me the prediction about all these customers which I have. And what is important is that if you click on this next to this funnel which we have, you will have this related information thing open for you. Now let me move. So once this you open, you have different related information here. Now it is showing you that what is the on time percentage. So 44%, the late is 34%, and very late is 22%. And it also shows that what is the open amount, and then all these details are shown here. So you can also look at that what is the predictive model performance. Here it is 35% accuracy. So this gives you the payment predictions here. Now this also have the customer payment prediction stats available for you. So it says total number of 16 open invoice, the late invoice 16, there is no collection open activities, open cases, but there are open activities 12, last payment amount, last payment date, the balance, the average invoice balance, like so what is the balance for the average balance for every invoice you raise to the customer. The late amount is late by this, and then the average days late is 809. So it gives you all such informations which can help you to take the decision based on this data. And then you also go and look at this customer history in the last 3 months, 49 invoices, how many are paid on time, late and very late. So all this information, then average number of days paid late, and all this information is displayed for you here for the customer. Now similar information I can go and look for the customer payment prediction by the transactions. So now it will take some time because it also loads your prediction results. So let it get loaded. Yep. So now here you have all your transactions which are open right now, and it gives you the predict analysis about those things. So you can select any of the row here and check it, like what is the probability for that. So you have the on-time probability is 45% for this invoice, and it also shows you the on-time, late, and this graph. So the model predicts that this invoice will be paid late, on very late, or how it will be paid. So similarly, like how we were seeing that information in at a customer level, it is also shown at the transaction level. So all these things are available here for you. If you take your cursor on this data, I think that also this will show the analysis which we have for this. So if I take my cursor here, it shows me on time percentage 45, late is 35, and very late is 21%. Now this helps me to make some decision about the invoices. And similarly, I have customer payment predictions, those number of invoices, the same stats which were it was displaying at a customer level, it is also displaying me here. So this is one way of looking at this data of the customer payment prediction. Now another way of looking this particular data is you can go to your customer credit and collection workspace, and this is where you can see that there are 2 new tiles which has been added. There are 27 customer payment predictions which are available, and 186 transactions which have been predicted by your model. So if you click on this, it is going to take you to the same screen which we navigated from the credit and collection, and the data is available here. I find this, and I think I don't see a lot of people are using this, and so though it has been released at least 2 years back, but I think we should start using this. It just impacts on the reporting. It doesn't impact on any process. So we should try this and try to use this for our customer and see that how it is producing the result for us. And then also we can provide the more feedback to the Microsoft if there are improvements required. So that's it for this video about the customer payment predictions. We are going to explore the other 2 features as well, the cash flow and the budget, and also we are going to talk about some more things, the common mistakes and things which you can have while deploying this financial insight in your environment. So that's it for this video. Hope this is going to help you to understand this feature and use in your projects. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.